Okay, I think I have figured out the best team that I currently have access. I've tried a bunch of different things. I've played around. I've game tested it. This is the team we're rocking here. Metagross, Swampert, Luxray, the Azumarill, Breloom, and Toucannon. And then this is the order of the moves. I'm not going to go through all of them, just to show you what their type's going to end up being. Pure Steel, Water and Ground, Pure Electric, Fairy and Water, Grass and Fighting, and then Flying and Fighting. So the reason I've chosen these type matchup, or these leading moves to be their new types, is due to the different typings that we're going up against and their moves. The game plan is still very similar to how the last episode ended, which is Metagross takes us through the first part, and then Luxray needs to get the Quick Claw and para the Gyarados. So that's the whole plan. So we're going to do a save state here. This is purely for me, so that way I don't have to keep going through the opening dialogue there. Just make it a little bit easier. As we run through here, basically the plan for the Toxapeck is to Iron Head and just hope for a flinch to have less toxic spikes up and just kind of roll through it here. So with the Armadillo, they are still, their bug move and their fighting moves are super effective to Metagross being a pure steel. So that's why the reason Toucannon is here. So Toucannon does not get hit by the ground move that they go for, and then we can go for a Beak Blast, or they withdraw. Okay, this is different. In testing, they didn't typically withdraw there. I think that kind of screws us there because we get stuck. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and full swap into Luxray. I think with Gyarados here, they tend to D-dance their first turn. So we just have to hope the Quick Claw pops and it doesn't. All right, and that's when we reset. That is pretty much the whole game plan here. Yeah, I think we'll try this. Yeah, they're withdrawing the Armadillo here. All right, let's go Luxray. Can we get the Thunder Wave? No. All right, I think what I'm going to do is we'll come back when we have hit the T-Wave. Okay, in this run, they decided to leave the Armadillo in. Just to show you, we ended up avoiding their first attack, which is pretty cool. Which helps Toucannon out a lot. And then they go for the draw there, which is fine. It's fine. Can Luxray, can your Quick Claw activate, please? No. Just need the Quick Claw. Yeah, I've failed like 10 times so far with attempting to actually get the thing dropped. So I'm just gonna. The plan was to paralyze it and then come in with a Azumarill for the play rough. I just want to see if they tend to go for the Dragon Dance, because they've been going like 2 Dragon Dances. Can we get off a play rough? And is it enough that we can do? Because if they go for Waterfall, Azumarill might be able to take a Waterfall. Oh, that's I was about to say it does that much damage. I was about to say. What if we crit? That was a crit. I don't know if we can take a Waterfall. I'm kind of just hoping we could take a Waterfall. And then play rough also could. Okay, wait a second. Maybe we don't even need the Luxray. Maybe we could drop the double crits. Okay. Maybe we can even drop the Luxray. Does the poison kill us here? I would love to survive the poison, so that way we could. Oh wait, we can because we get to swap out. No, I don't want to learn this in Headbutt. We still take. Oh, we still take poison damage. Okay. I don't know who they're gonna come in with next. So I think Metagross is a good start, because even if it is Armadillo, we can just hard swap into the Torpedo. But no, it's Seismitoad. Okay, what was my? Okay, I think my Seismitoad counter. My Seismitoad counter is Breloom, but I need to get a Azumarill back up because Azumarill. Oh, forgot about the stealth rocks. That was a terrible hiccup. I'm so sorry. I forgot about the stealth rocks. If I'm being so for real with you all. I don't know what we do with the stealth rocks. Okay, Breloom in... Actually, I don't even know if we can take a muddy water. Okay, we can. So I also gave them a grass gym. Because my hope was that we could jump in and just like one-shot Seismitoad with the Breloom. And it does! Nice. I don't even know if it needed the grass gym, but I had it. It's a one use. So I just figured I'd throw it in, see what happens. Oh, Breloom also has Poison Heal. Good to know. So Azumarill is my counter here because they're also the dragon typage. So Play Rough also is good. I don't know how much the stealth rocks do though. Okay, only like 20, so it's not that bad. The poison is fine. Again, we're just gonna go for a Play Rough. Snipe Shot. Oh, that's a crit. You ate that. You ate that. Okay, I would love... Okay, their attack also fell. We're going to heal here. We're in like a pretty good position here. That's what their attack drops. I think we just go for another Play Rough. Okay, they go for the Max Potion. Man, I wish I would have read their Max Potion and just healed myself there. That would be really cool. Because I am so afraid of another crit. If we would have critted, we would have killed it, which would have been pretty cool. I am going to heal because of the poison and the fact that Play Roughs can miss. So yeah, crit does like 100 damage. Is there a world? I don't know how many. I know it's kind of cheesy, but is there a world where we just like heal? No, Snipe Shot has 55 power points, so no, there's not a world where we just sit here. Maybe we just look for a low damage roll though. What is Snipe Shot's accuracy? It's 100% accuracy. I think we just have to. Man, I really don't want to play it out. Oh. I mean, we can always revive. We can always revive and come back in. I think we just go for it. See if we can tank it. Please, low roll. Okay. Oh, that was a crit too. Okay. We can survive the crit. The Play Rough hits. The poison is still going to kill us. That was actually solid. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was a great plan. This is a great plan. This plan did everything we wanted it to. I do hate dying from the pool, which we might because of the level up. The level up might have survived us. No. I was hoping to survive the poison so that way I would get told like who's coming in next that I can switch into. The Armadillo is still here. So I'm going to go to Cannon and just hope that that's who they go to. I actually don't know who else is left. Is it just Toxapeak and... Okay, we might actually be fine here. We've taken out the 3 most difficult Pokemon because of their type matchup. I think we just go for a Drill Beak. Actually, we shouldn't went Drill Beak. We should have just went for... Why are you setting up Toxic Spikes again? They're already there. Yeah, I think we should have just went for Drill Peck to begin with because we outspeed. And it's not super effective, so we should have just went for an attack. Yeah, I think we just win here. It doesn't even matter what we do. They just die from the... Well, okay, they could heal. They could just die from the burn, but they could heal. They don't heal! This is what happened. What a concept. What a concept when you actually build a team. When you actually build a team with the type matchups in mind. What a concept. You too can be good at Pokemon if you merely put in slight effort and consider type matchups. This was literally me for like 30 minutes before I was recording this episode. Just me here with my little type chart from the Play Lab, just being like, okay, well if I make Metagross a Steel Dark type, what would they be weak to? They'd be 4 times weak to fighting. Oh no! If I make Luxray a dark type, well, they could also be. That's literally all I was sitting here doing. I was like, maybe the Heliotile. The Heliotile just isn't strong enough, isn't fast enough. Also, dry skin doesn't get affected by the rain. It gets affected by water attacks, but almost no one was attacking with water. And even then, I don't think it actually. It's not the move I thought it was, or the ability which heals off of water. I don't know what that is. But anyways, you sure as heck washed me away. I guess I gotta give you the Swamp Badge now. The Swamp Badge gives you the ability to handle traded Pokemon up to level 61. It even grants your Pokemon the power to climb up waterfalls. Wait, you don't have anything like that? Well, that ain't a problem. Here, I got spare, so just take this one. Yeah, they're really losing the plot here at the end of the game. They're like, just here's all the stuff. Waterfall ain't just for climbing up waterfalls, you know. In a battle, it might cause your opponent to freeze up and forget to attack. By the way, couldn't help but notice how impatient y'all looked while we were battling. Guess you really needed that HM for something, huh? I didn't right know what it's for, but I hope you get it. Just don't get too reckless now, okay? Promise me you're gonna be fine. Make a beeline to the top of Crystal Peak and save Borrius. You're asking a lot of me. You're asking quite a lot of me to just beeline there and save Borrius. Just to show you all what I was kind of cooking. I went and caught a Carnivine, but it just wasn't it. It wasn't it. Who do we want to swap out here? Azumarill. Azumarill, you're cool and everything, but unless we really have a reason for you, the fairy typing is all there really is. I don't know where my other friends are. Oh, I also tried the Zubstreka, but I just felt like it wasn't gonna do enough. Who is my other main team member? Arcanine? I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like oh, Glalie, they're down there. I was like, I feel like I'm missing someone pretty pivotal. And it's the Glalie. They are pretty pivotal indeed. I guess Luxray hasn't been on the team for a while, have they? I don't know why I was thinking Luxray. Oh, it's Breloom. Luxray has been on the team. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? It's the Breloom. It's just that Breloom sitting in the corner. You're like, nah. You're chill with me. Me and Luigi. We're hanging out. Let's up you to 55, just so you're on par with the rest of... Actually, is Hariyama need to be popped up? No, I bumped up Hariyama already. Okay, so let's look at a map. So we do need to go north here. Oh, because to the east is just the Safari Zone, so obviously we're going north. We going north. I guess I didn't go into any of the houses here. I don't know if it's worth me, like, going into any of these houses. I also just saw the Zygarde cell, like, as I walked in. I guess we could just walk and see if there's any quests. My daughter, she's falling into deep coma. It's because she watched too much television. If only there was someone out there who could help her. Seemed like a well-traveled trainer. Perhaps she knows someone who can help. I knew I was right to ask you. Oh, thank you. Please find someone to restore my daughter's consciousness. Perhaps a scientist of some sort. I'm sure there's some institution out there that researches the brain. Too much TV. Happens to the best of us, you know? It's not true. It doesn't happen to the best of us. That's a made-up fact. I'll give you something great when you collect a lot of TMs. Do you think you can find them all? There are 120. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. I still have 102 TMs to find in this game. That's a lot of TMs. I didn't even talk to you. Will you come see Bouldertown famous Krogunk show? Yes, okay, I'm going to get all fired up. Ready, all Krogunk? Everyone gather up. The Krogunk that I have you to follow today is this Krogunk with the bright orange cheeks. They all have bright orange cheeks. It's holding a big mushroom. Ready? Okay, so it's the one in the middle. It's over there. It's to the left. It's to the right. It's still to the right. It's to the left. It's to the left. It's to the right. It's to the right. It's to the left. It's in the middle. Still in the middle. Still in the middle. Yep, still there in the middle. And now it's on the right. And now it's on the left. Bum, bum. Okay, find the Krogunk that I asked you to follow. It's this one. That Krogunk's holding a big mushroom, right? Yep, you are totally correct. To receive the prize of a big mushroom. Let's go. That marks the grand finale of our Krogunk show. Thank you, one and all. Let's go. I love a good follow the memory game is what I almost called it. Which I guess is correct. All right, that's all the houses in here. And I didn't talk to this person. I didn't know if they were a trainer. I literally just went up to the grass there on the left. Hi, trainer. If you acquire a dex nav, would you come back and speak with me? I have a task only capable of being completed by a trainer possessing a dex nav. Don't I have a dex nav? I thought I did that, and I just never used it. Trainer tips plus A to climb the ladder. Wow. What a good tip that's totally useless. Why wouldn't you just automatically go up and down them like every other game that has ladders in them? That's crazy. Swamp is really a living being with a powerful spirit. I don't know who I should be leading in this, in this swamp. I'm like, I feel like Arcanine could potentially be worthwhile leading in the swamp. Because I don't know, I feel like there's going to see some grass types. We could also see some water types. If that's the case, we can pivot. Yeah, I think it's really stupid that I have to press A to go up a ladder. In every other game, like in Emerald, you just go up ladders. I'm thinking of like the main like little forest town there. I'm blanking on the name. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Also, I feel like there should be more Zygarde cells in any forest we go to. It like stuttered me, and I should have easily been able to walk past you. That's wild. It stutter stopped me. That's fine, but I was just avoiding you because I don't care. I feel like we've walked in like a big circle. Crystal Peak, it says, is to the right, so we definitely went too far north. But it says this town is right here, so we might as well just tick this town off. I don't know if we'll need to come here for anything. Trainer, if my Pokemon was with me, I would have challenged you to a battle. Instead, please accept this. The light clay. It extends, reflects on light screen. Oh, that's cool. It's a light clay. Have a Pokemon hold this, it'll stay up longer. That's cool. Very cool. What's Benolius Town known for? Where this year's town, the old Polar Town Gym Leader, is the old home of the Polar Town Gym Leader. If that ain't enough, we got the famous Moo Moo Farm too, where Borrius' main supply of Moo Moo milk. Sure to find it's cheaper here than anywhere else. Okay, is that all this town is? Is literally just Moo Moo milk? Famous fur stylist. I'll give you a fur. Oh, that's cool. You can get your fur for different looks here. I have a dream. I've had it for many years, yet no one has been able to make it a reality. Would you like to hear about my dream? You see, I have spent many years of my life scouring the world in search of the many different Pavilion. Pavilion is a special Pokemon. It has different appearances. I'm not going to read all that. After many years, I've succeeded in finding them all. Of these 20 forms, I've hidden 19 of them around Borrius. Do you think you're up to the challenge of hunting my Pavilion? You don't need to capture them, although if you're a collector like myself, you may wish to. Magnificent. Scour both East and West Borrius to find the Pavilion I've hidden. When you've captured or defeated all of them in battle, return here. That's cool. It's actually a pretty cool thing. I do wish that, because at the current time of recording this, there's no easy way to get all the Pavilion patterns. You have to either trade for them, and if you do that, you don't get like your original trainer tag on them. Recently, Pokemon Go has introduced a way to have a little bit easier of a time of getting them. But yeah, I wish there was a game that would introduce the Pavilion patterns in an easy way to get them. Fingers crossed with Legends ZA, since it is a Gen 6 remake to it. It's not a Gen 6 remake. I misspoke. Since it's a Gen 6 stylized game, my hope is that it gives an easier way of getting the Pavilion patterns. Or especially, I think right now there's no way to even get the Pokeball pattern. I think it was just an event only. I got them all in my living decks, but it was not a fun time. I ended up just trading for all of them because going the route of the Pokemon Go was just too much of a headache. Okay, so we had climbed up the ladders, and that seemed to not be the correct way. I didn't explore up here too much. I literally just came to this grass to look for the Carnivine. So I don't know. Maybe we just go this way? Crystal Peak, okay. Makes sense that we would travel through water to get there. That's on me for... That's on me for just go... I did not mean to crunch you. It's still killed. I didn't mean to crunch you, but I guess it worked out. Haha, I faked you out before you could fake me out. How do you like that, Hariyama? Hariyama? That's not who you are. Kangaskhan? Restores 100. No, we'll just grab a hyper potion. I also smartly, before I started recording, stocked up on hyper potions. I know, pretty wild concept. Trainer tips. Press A on the tree to the left of the sign to enter a hidden grotto. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. That sounds great. Are we about to do like a raid battle? Oh, another trainer has discovered one of these hidden areas. I'm Ginger, by the way. I'm a trainer like you. Is this your first time here? I can explain about these areas if it is. Sure. What should I explain? Oh, there is Giant Dynamax. No thanks. Since you discovered this again, I'll leave you to it. Good luck in your fight. I'm looking forward to teaming up with you sometime. The dare appears to be a Pokemon in the... Okay, so it is. Don't care for that at all. Don't care for... specifically... I can see their face, but I'm just blanking so hard on the name of the Pokemon. How am I blanking so hard on this Pokemon's name? Oh my gosh. It's gonna drive me crazy for the rest of the day. Wooper evolves into it. I'm just gonna have to Google it. I don't know why I'm blanking so hard on this Pokemon's name. Quagsire. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I was blanking so hard on that. Crazy. Crazy. Wiz, what took you so long? That Jax guy and his grandpa ran into me on the way up. They told me to wait here for you, saying it shouldn't take too long for you to join the fight. I figured I'd have an easier time getting up the mountain with you anyway, so here I am. This place is crawling with light of goons after all, so it's not easy to climb solo right now. Hey, but before we go, battle me. Bud, we're... What? How does this make sense in the plot of the game? I understand that this is a Pokemon game where you have to, like, fight your rivals and stuff like that, but please explain to me how this is relevant in the plot of this game where we're working against a clock, and we've already had to sidetrack twice to get 2 gym badges, both Rock Climb and Waterfall, to move closer, and that time is just ticking away. And Borrius is about to be hit with a nuke times 20. And still the thought process is, hey, we should have a quick battle. How does that make sense in the plot of your game? Just a quick check to make sure you're ready. I don't know if you're strong enough to be my climbing buddy, but hey, you obviously know I'm strong enough. I get it. I get it we have to fight a rival. I'm not upset about having to fight a rival. I'm upset with how much we have lost the plot. That's what I'm upset about. How have we lost the plot this bad? How? Where did the plot go? Alright, we have to remember, everyone has their normal typings now. We're not getting weird typings based off our leading moves. I'm just gonna go for a flamethrower, see how much it does. Withdrew to cannon into the Garchomp. So, you know, choice to go Garchomp. I could have been going for a Crunch. I wasn't. So don't remember. Do you have Levitate? No, you have Clear Body. What do you have? Focus. Let's go Swampert in case they go for like an Earthquake. It's their Mega. Bad Tantrum. It is a ground move. I don't think Wild Speed. I actually don't remember what their new typing is. It's still Dragon Ground. It's just its thing. Okay, we might actually be kind of cooked from this Mega Garchomp. We might be a little cooked because of this Mega Garchomp. Maybe we go for the Iron Head, because we are outspeeding. Maybe we can farm some flinches. That is some pretty good damage, actually. That might actually just kill. Oh man, if it would have. Okay. Which also, we probably should just win this to begin with, since Ice Shard is super effective. I think we should definitely take a step back and reattempt this. Reattempt this whole run. Not this whole run. Wait a second. Not this whole run. Not the whole run. That would be a lot of step backs. Quick claw. This fight. Bud, can you stop withdrawing? Can you stop? Oh, this dude cannot just let a Pokemon fight. All right, let's just restart this fight. The dude cannot just let some Pokemon fight. Now I am wondering if he is just gonna lead with an immediate swap, seeing the Thunder Fang. So maybe we just immediately shift into Metagross. Okay, they end up going to Mamoswine, which isn't actually who I was expecting to go to. I was expecting, I mean, any ground type I guess does make sense. I was expecting them to go with the Garchomp though. Come in with Garchomp. We're gonna stay because Iron Head does some decent damage, and there is a chance where it could cause a flinch. And maybe they still want to set up a Sandstorm. They still want to set up a Sandstorm. They go for the Max Potion, which I think this is all. Oh, what a crit! I think we just, yeah, that just kills it then. The crit was all we needed, because I was like, maybe go for the Bullet Punch at some point, but no, that was enough. Let's go. Let's go. Who are you coming in with next? Aggron? I actually don't remember Aggron's making this, even though we just had them up. Fighting Water Ground. I was pretty sure that's what it was. I was like, they're not fire because they are, because the rock negates it. So let's just hit a Surf. I'm trying to think who they could even swap into here. They don't. I was like, the two cannons, so we don't want to go with Earthquake. Iron Tail with an Avoidal as well? Let's go, Avoidal. I don't know who else they have. Vaporeon. Vaporeon makes sense. Potentially has Water Absorb. It does have Water Absorb. Water Absorb was also the ability I couldn't think of earlier. But Luxray is still alive. My entire team, none of my team has taken damage yet. Wait, what? Wait. How is none of my team taking damage? That's crazy. Let's just go for a Thunder Fang. Maybe we should have just went for a Thunder Wave, though, because this probably doesn't one-shot. We probably should have went for Acid Armor defense is sharply rising. Actually, Volt Switch. Let's T-Wave him, because I'm like, I expect something to happen. We go for a Volt Switch because it hits through. The defense isn't there because it's hitting for special defense. I'm pretty sure Vaporeon is still special defense, sleep bulky. Is this a berry to heal, or is this a berry for weakness? It's a berry to heal. That's fine. I think we just throw in Hariyama. Don't freeze, and then we just go for a Fake Out, just to get some chip damage. That was barely any chip damage at all. Yikes, that barely did anything. Let's go for the knockoff in case they have an item. Oh no, wait. What am I talking about? We literally just saw their item get chewed on. What am I on about? In case they have an item. Oh, what do you mean in case they have an item? What do you mean? That was a crit. Yikes. Okay, I think we need to... I have anyone else that's... Because Luxray just Volt Switch isn't going to be a whole lot of goodness. Goodness. Chat, I also need you to understand... that this is a Saturday night in which I'm recording this. I'm very much awake. My sleep schedule is really bad right now, and it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I do need you to understand that for any dumb things that I do say. That is why. Hit the Volt Switch. Super effective. Swampert, I guess. Because Swampert does have Surf. No, it doesn't have Water Absorb. What am I doing? Okay, Volt Switch into Metagross. And then we just go for... I mean, we outspeed, actually. It doesn't matter. It's like, we outspeed, we just hit for a Psychic, which is a special attack. I was like, dude... Bullet Punch, no, because that's anyone else that's... Because Luxray... I think they had... I was like, they still have the 2 cannon. So I don't know if Luxray outspeeds. Cannon's pretty fast. And we are pretty hurt. Let's go for a psychic, because I feel like they're going to go for beak break. Okay, they drop in defense. I'm going to heal up Luxray. I'm going to heal up Luxray. If you're out here trying to drop my defense, I'll just hit you with an Iron Head, actually. Just with an Iron Head, I guess, actually. Aggron, Swampert, get back in there. Show them how it's done. Okay, Ace, you good? You happy with me now? Can I be your mountain climbing buddy now? You good, Ace? Oh man, what was I even worried about? Of course you're ready. Let's make our way to the top as quick as possible. Hey, as quick as possible. I'll keep your Pokemon healed up on the way. I don't know that I decided to go with Ace. I think more so Ace decided to go with me. Alright, so it's going to be double battles all the way. Ace is also capable of using Surf and Rock Climb. Aces? Not Ace's Pokemon, just Ace themselves. So we can use our first 3 Pokemon, so I think we definitely want to use Metagross. I don't know if we want to lead Swampert. I don't know. Actually, I guess we don't want to have Swampert out at all, because Surf and Earthquake will hit our teammates. So I guess we don't want that at all. So I guess Metagross, Arcanine, and Glalie are some good options. Or maybe even Hariyama? Man, I don't know. Lots of thoughts to be had there. This is where we are going to probably pull this episode to a close. I am interested what Pokemon are in the Crystal Peak. Skarmory and Loungrid. Also what Pokemon they're going to be with Toucan. Actually, maybe Swampert and Toucanon can Earthquake. Not a bad plan. Especially if that's going to be his lead each time. We could hit some Earthquakes. Although there's also, some flying Pokemon. I'm just curious what Pokemon are here. Noibat, that's cool. I'm just curious what Pokemon were in here. But that is where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Next time, we will be making our way up the Crystal Peak. And, I guess saving Borrius. I guess, just... we're going to be heroes. And... all there is to it. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Of course, if you're enjoying the series, as always, make sure you're sharing it with a friend, subscribing to the channel. We should have the Pokemon NAIC video out pretty soon. Hoping to have that out this week. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.